A very happy morning and welcome to Food Media Cafe 21.4. Today is the 10th of October 2023, Tuesday, 6 a.m. and I am Deepak Arun. Israel-Hamas conflict. Retaliation against Hamas has only just begun. Israel's Netanyahu. Israel will use enormous force against the Hamas militant group. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. More than 700 people have been killed in Israel since Saturday's surprise attack. Israel began striking Gaza in response. Nearly 600 people have died. Israel's defense minister earlier ordered a complete siege of the Gaza Strip, cutting off food, fuel, electricity, and water supplies. 9 US citizens are now confirmed dead in Israel, while more than 10 British citizens are feared dead or missing. Dozens of people remain kidnapped by Hamas, and their families are desperately searching for information. Prime Minister Narendra Modi just threw over 50 years of cautious Middle East diplomatic maneuvering out of the window. Barely hours after Hamas launched its lightning weekend attack on Israel, Modi is strikingly clear which side India was on, abandoning any pretense of impartiality, offers solid support to Israel over Hamas attack. Arab nations have, if anything, been even stronger than India in backing Israel. Saudi Arabia has denounced the Hamas attack as a flagrant violation of international norms. Egypt has condemned it as a heinous act of terrorism. Jordan has called it a cowardly act of aggression, and UAE has condemned the provocative attack. Hamas launched a devastating attack against Israel, leaving experts questioning how Israel's intelligence apparatus was caught off guard. In a well-coordinated assault, Hamas launched thousands of rockets at Israel while breaching the fence around Gaza Strip using various vehicles and even hang gliders. Hamas also used its fighters to attack a musical festival near Gaza Strip. Israel admitted to being surprised by the attack and acknowledged that Hamas successfully avoided leaks. The chief deputy of Hamas political bureau told Arabic news channels that the terrorist group have taken more than 100 hostages in the ongoing Israel-Hamas conflict, killed more than 700 people in Israel. At least 2,506 people have been injured. The Israeli strikes have killed at least 560 people, including dozens of children, and left 2,900 injured. Supreme Court versus government. On the issue of protecting seniority in judicial appointments, the Supreme Court said it was not advisable to keep all the appointment processes at bay, given the differences between government and collegium. Assembly Elections 2023. The Election Commission of India announced today the schedule for legislative assembly elections in 5 states in the coming weeks: Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Mizoram, Rajasthan, and Telangana. Voting will happen between November the 7th and November the 30th, while counting of votes will be held on December the 3rd. While Chhattisgarh will vote in 2 phases, the other 4 states will go to polls in 1 phase. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge on Monday took a swipe at the ruling Bharatiya Janata Party after the Election Commission announced the dates for assembly elections. Quote, "The declaration for the farewell of the BJP and its allies have been sounded. The Congress will go to the voters of Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Telangana, and Mizoram with its full strength. Public welfare, social justice, and development are Congress guarantees." End quote. A Congress-led government will conduct a nationwide caste census as part of the decadal census that was due in 2021, remove the cap of 50% on reservation through legislation, and implement the Women's Reservation Law to provide 33% quota for women in Lok Sabha and assemblies at the earliest. A resolution in the Congress Working Committee. The BJP on Monday announced a slew of candidates for the upcoming assembly elections in the states of Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, and Rajasthan. The National Crisis Management Committee has reviewed the situation in Sikkim, where flash floods caused by glacial lake outburst flood and cloudburst have occurred. The Supreme Court on Monday stayed the Kerala High Court order which refused to suspend the conviction of Muhammad Faisal, the disqualified Nationalist Congress Party Lakshadweep MP, in an attempt to murder case. Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan on Monday alleged that the centre has an unfavourable attitude towards the state, especially in matters of improving the ties of Kerala with foreign countries. World Cup